Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Beta Plan as we return to its grey matter, where we are going to investigate what I would assume to be a nasty accident. Interesting, Drenhill House itself is also gold, and we can't go to Christchurch, even though we know that that is where the accident occurred, at least so it's seen from the cutscene. I assume I will go here first, because it doesn't seem to me to be logical to go back into the house.
Professor Styles, what a very great pleasure to see you, sir.
It's nice to see you, Charles. You're looking well.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was very sorry to hear about your accident.
Yes, well, I was going to take a look at the cafeteria.
As you like, sir.
Don't know exactly why I'm going to do this, but alright. I assume with the cafeteria he means the dining hall, which I would not...
My God, it looks like a bomb went off in here.
Oh! I thought it was Christchurch the way the big room was. With the where Harry Potter movies were taken, but apparently it is actually...
That's Detective Inspector Pazer.
Oh my dear lord. What happened here?
Inspector.
Dr. Styles. I was surprised when you called the other day, kind of out of the blue. How are you doing?
I'm surviving. What happened here?
That's the $64 million question. What appears to have happened is that some kind of missiles bombarded the room. Witnesses say they were traveling fast, that dishes just blew apart on impact. But no one saw what these things were, and we found nothing in the wreckage. Damn strange.
What time did it happen?
Why do you ask?
Just curious.
And we get no answer. Moreover, what I am particularly surprised about is there are no bobbies around here. Which is, by the way, an alternative word for cops. In case you weren't familiar with that.
Was anyone hurt?
No one was killed, thank God. But half a dozen were taken to hospital. I've never seen anything like this. I don't know what the hell I'm going to put in my report.
The missiles. Could they have been rubber bullets or something like that? Something fired into the room?
They were big, heavy objects. Look at the holes in the walls. One of our forensics guys thought it might have been hailstones that proceeded to melt. But there's no water lying around. The place is as dry as a bone.
Also, a hailstone would create this type of a dent. I can't believe the size of this.
Good Lord. Look at that damage. And that hole is oddly shaped. What could have done that? We used that discus in this afternoon's experiment. I had the students visualize throwing it. I was afraid of that. The discus matches the hole exactly. What is going on?
If only you could see my face right now. That is crazy. I knew it had to be that, but that would indicate that the students are doing something supernatural. But why here? They were visualizing throwing them at the horse track. Not over here. I was about to say, are you just gonna leave that? Oh, perhaps I should look at it when it's in
I
there.
can hardly believe it, but the holes in the wall match the discus perfectly.
Which doesn't seem right because they... Oh, never mind.
These incidents are becoming very serious indeed. Could Laura's energy really be behind this? It's a shame to see historic artwork destroyed.
Is it really Laura's energy or something else?
It's a shame to see historic artwork destroyed.
This isn't historic. Sorry to say, unless this has been really, really heavily damaged, and this is the back canvas, the white. That looks to me more like a modern art painting, but...
The local tennis team won this back in the day. I was at the ceremony. It's a shame to...
Okay, so that doesn't help me. Wrecked room, statue.
Poor fellow has been beheaded.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Look at this place. What the bloody hell happened here? That heavy wooden table has been rendered in two. Imagine the power needed to do something like that. The ceiling seems to be the only intact part of the room.
Just waiting for... No, because I assume that whatever I'm going to click here, it's going to say that. Do we need to do anything else in this place? Terror in the dining hall. Where is she now? That is of course about Sam. Suspicion about Samantha. And in the lab. Well, we aren't done yet at St. Edmund's Hall, he says.
There wasn't a whole lot to it, since the driver of the other car was killed instantly. Pazer was in charge of our accident for the local police. There wasn't a whole... Look at this place. What the...
Anything that I need to notice here? Please, spacebar. I have the feeling I'm missing something. I don't believe so. I am missing something in St. Edmund's Hall. I'm not missing something in this room, so it seems. Hello?
Angela, are you alright?
Oh, David, it's horrible. So horrible.
Yes, it is. You must be terribly upset. Do you know someone who was hurt?
No, but it was our fault.
Angela, calm down. We don't know the cause of any of this.
But it was our fault. It was Sam. She's the one who got us all into this. It's her fault.
If it's anyone's responsibility, it's mine. I should have stopped the experiments when it was clear something was... God, I don't know what's happening.
But you don't understand about Sam. She's lied to all of us. She's not even a student here.
What? What?
Explain that, Angela? Oh, she didn't finish the poem probably correctly. I assume I'm allowed to go to the graduate wing as a doctor?
I don't need to go there.
Perhaps calm her down? Well, at least Sam is going to be
have a student
discovered.
Samantha Everett. I think she's in residence here. Can you check?
I don't recognise the name. No, sir, we don't have any Everetts at St. Edmund Hall.
Can you tell me what college she's in?
I'll check the university database.
She might be listed as Sam Everett.
The only Everetts in the database are a Marjorie and a John, from St. Dominic and Wales, respectively.
Oh my God.
Is there something I can do for you, sir?
No, thank you very much.
Well, I already warned about this, but still not finished here though.
I don't have anything more to say to him. I'm not here to look around. I need to find out what happened in the dining room.
It's okay, but you didn't want to go after Angela, so...
I don't need to go there.
Will you go
no
then?
point in visiting the old rooms, especially not today.
Then what?
I doubt any evidence of the pool incident remains. But it's curious that so many of the events happened at St. Edmund Hall.
It's for the first time, by the way.
I don't need to visit.
I need to show you this again. This is very
No point
interesting
in
about the
visiting
3D
old
model.
rooms,
Look at it.
especially not today.
active lighting effect from when he walks up and down. That is awesome. Well, there is the possibility, of course, of going towards the quad, but I'm going to go talking again to the officer once more. Perhaps we now have something additional to say? No, we do not. We aren't finished here, according to this. So, I feel like we need to continue. Shouldn't I show the inspector this discus?
I don't need to.
But Angela is there. How did Angela find out that she isn't a student? Did she set the poem incorrectly, or... Do I really have to click on every freaking painting?
It's a shame to... It's a shame.
What am I missing?
Look at this place.
We already had the heavy
It's
table.
a shame to...
We already had this painting.
It's a shame to...
What do you want me to do, almighty spacebar? I'm gonna go back to the hole. It's the only thing I can interact with. I have already discovered, I thought, what needed to be discovered about it, but perhaps I'm overlooking something.
I can hardly believe it. We used that discus. I can hardly...
I don't believe I can do something right here, right now. Perhaps I need to do something at home before I can return also. Let's check where the motor is at. Not that I think that will be of high importance, but perhaps also we could look at a tower.
That's just an old folly. It's been empty for years.
Okay, you don't want to check this out. Sam has, but you don't.
I've got no reason to go in the garage. I'm looking for Sam, and I can't see her hiding out in there.
No, but you could check that the motor is... Alright. In the lab, then. Let's go. Perhaps Samantha has unusual powers? I also will, of course, check the private lab, but first... oh yeah, this... have to click through everything. That was when Samantha wasn't gone. Well, we never checked. This is really... repetitive stress syndrome inducing, having to click through it like this. It's not really fun, to be honest. I would prefer that they were done with a slider bar.
Yeah.
It is Angela.
The activity is in the back half of the brain, the area associated with dreaming. She fell asleep.
Well, at least we know that now. But she only fell asleep for this
There.
one instance of a minute?
There.
That's weird, but it is Angela.
There's the flare again. I can't really recognize anything. The flare is too strong. I should look at the previous frame.
Oh. But now we know something about Angela. And now Helena. I already said I thought it was Angela, and I do think she is the one that came to him. Perhaps my private eye skills aren't that horrific. Repetitive stress syndrome. Just mind me the thing. I understand that you are simulating science being difficult, but still. There we go again.
There's the flare again. I can't really...
Yeah, it is Angela.
There. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is. It's too low to be the visual cortex, and too far right to be the hypothalamus. I'm not sure what...
So you don't think this is weird? You don't think that is strange? At all? So, where was it the last time that flare? Possibly they didn't want you to see the...
What? What is that? What?
No, it's not wanting to show that she fell asleep there.
What?
I wanted to do that, but let's go to the private lab. Perhaps Angela has recorded a message for us on the RNG generator. Impossible.
I-M-P-O-S. Impossible? Is she trying to say it's impossible to come through?
I don't think this is Laura anymore. I think you're obsessed with the wrong thing. Samantha saw Laura at the top of the stairs in the foyer. She was wearing a right dress. Laura physically touched me this morning. Okay, so we still have the same clues as last time.
It's a scanner.
No, we don't need to do anything with that.
The picture is as good as it's...
I wish I could still make that
the picture is
thing, whatever it was, in the background reappear, because I would love to look at it again. Ooh. There's a report of the incidents at Oxford, but... Well, you know what, let's read it regardless. Eyewitness Eddie Stern was painting white lines on the track with a roller at the time of the incident. He was overcome by a cloud of dust and debris. Unable to see or breathe, he escaped the dust by running into the track's center lawn. He claims that a funnel he saw on the track turned corners to follow the track's curve, and that the elaborate pattern of lines was laid within 5 or 10 minutes of his first encounter with the cloud of dust. However, he admits that it is possible he could have passed out and been unaware of the actual length of the incident. He was wearing headphones and could not describe any associated sounds. Time, eyewitness estimates it was at 11:30. Eyewitness Janie Smith was about to enter the pool when she felt a static charge in the air. She looked into the pool and saw a big wave of displacement of water on the surface. The size and shape was similar to a large human or missile shape. That is new. Shortly after, she saw that the water had turned to dark purple, which I still don't believe is the right color. It's crimson, but alright. No dye was found on the water filter or pool next morning. The maintenance man was clueless as to any possible mechanical cause for the incident. The witness was traumatized and regarded it as an evil and frightening apparition. Time, eyewitness estimated was between 11:40 and 45. I don't think I have to do anything.
I can't go in there now.
You can't go in there now, no. It's not exactly what I wanted. In the lab. We need to do more in the lab. Almighty spacebar, something new? Oh no, but we could perhaps record something weird that's happening?
I don't need to make a new video log right now.
But
I don't need to make a new video.
You want to review the ones that you've made? Did you do that off camera?
Laura's presence in the house.
No, we already know those. Nothing special there. Let's talk to Mrs. Dalton. We have suspicions about Samantha. She might be a good source of information, and then we could also snoop her room.
Can I get you something?
No, I'm fine.
You are not fine. You horrible, horrible liar.
Tell me about the night Sam arrived.
What is it?
Just tell me what you remember.
It was storming that night, driving rain. She was soaked and looked like death warmed over. Real vision she was. I took her upstairs to get her out of those wet clothes, and well, the next thing I knew, she was on the bed, sound asleep. Not a lot to tell, really.
What did she say when you opened the door?
Oh, that she was the new assistant, of course. David, what is it?
If I puzzle it out, you'll be the first to know.
I hope it's nothing serious. I do like the girl.
Yes, well, the Trojans were tickled pink with the horse, too.
A reference to Greek mythology. I don't think we need to do anything here. I think we need to go into Sam's room. Well, I think Dr. Stiles wants to go into Sam's room. Yeah, whatever it is. Hello, Houdini.
What's your mistress up to, then? Overgrown rodent. Laura would have loved him.
Rummaging through her belongings.
What's this? Department of Foster Care Administration, Washington, D.C. I'm going to take a look at this. Foster Care, Virginia. Maybe they can tell me something about this stranger I've let into my house.
This is the highest form of violation of privacy. So I'm gonna read it. Dear Miss Everett, we have not received contact from you since May. This is a reminder that in order for your monthly support payments of $134.87 to continue, you must contact the foster care department at least once every 6 months. Your most recent check will be held on till contact is made. As a reminder, your payment will cease on your 21st birthday. Sincerely.
Foster Care, Virginia.
Wait. Sam isn't even 21 yet?
Morbid. Predictably morbid.
And he has nothing to say about the towel. I want you to look at this.
Her parents, no doubt. Good to know she had some.
He's rummaging through her drawers.
Ah.
Panty raid?
Helena Bogart? What the hell is going on? It's obviously altered.
Well, he found that.
Nothing important here. Let's try somewhere else.
You know what? Perhaps Houdini can talk. Or perhaps.
Rodent.
Oh. I was thinking actually check the bed.
I'm not going to search the bed. Probably nothing in it anyway. It's just a plant.
You never know. What's in the bed? Anything else, Spacebar? No, I think I've done it all. Alright. Time to make a phone call, I reckon. But you now suspect Sam, despite the fact that Angela shows up in the brain patterns to have odd brain patterns.
This is the Department of Foster Care Services. How may I help you?
I'm looking for information on a girl that went through the foster care system. She's about 23 now.
And who are you?
My name is Dr. David Stiles. I'm with Oxford University. I'm doing a background check. The girl's name is Samantha Everett.
Okay, hang on. I have her case file. I can read what the last psychiatric examination says. The death of Samantha's parents in a car accident happened at a critical age. Sam, then 7 years old, refused to accept the situation. When given the news, she went into the garage to wait for her parents to return. She was so implacable that the police sent to remove her actually broke one of her fingers getting her up. Her grades in school are above average, actually, but then you probably have those records. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, there is. Don't you ever give out information like that on the phone to a perfect stranger. What's the matter with you? That's incredibly confidential medical information.
But you said...
I could have been anybody, you bloody idiot. Damn it.
He is right though, that's completely not allowed. Also, that's the last psychological examination report when she was 7 years old? Okay.
Damn. Samantha isn't answering her cell phone.
Well, she is of course at the Daedalus Club. But then again, you wouldn't know about that. So Samantha, you were so upset that when they tried to move you, they broke your finger. At least that's how I understood it. Dear Lord. I want to have this. So suspicions about Samantha are done. We aren't done yet in the lab, supposedly, though. We aren't done in the lab. What else is there to do in the lab? We only saw the images that Angela has this weird brain patterns. Do I have to recheck this? Will I now notice the flowers? No, I won't. Because... perhaps there's something in the file cabinet?
I'm no longer tripping.
Nope. Well, that's not what I need to do.
These beds are at...
No, okay. Just go back to the computer. Notice that Angela is the one that's being weird.
There. I'm not sure what part... That looks right. There. I'm not sure what part of the brain that is.
First you said she was sleeping, and then... Well, at least you now have seen it for both things. In the lab. What else do we have to do in the lab? It's maddening, I tell you! What does this mad scientist want from me? I'm being facetious. Is that actually the right use of the word there? Not entirely, but... Let's just go with it, because it sounds scientific-y. Alright. No, we already checked the whiteboard. Hold on, you don't need to check the whiteboard, I'm clicking over here. There is just nothing else to do in here. We already went over this. I must be doing something wrong in order. No.
I have everything...
That's already done, yes. Cyborg, work counter, lecture, it's already working. Well, let's go back to St. Edmund's Hall. Now that we have more information about Samantha Everett. Oh, there we go.
Does anyone know where Samantha is?
No.
We've been looking for her.
Tell them, Dr. Stiles. What happened at the cafeteria cannot have anything to do with us.
I don't know. Listen, do any of you know anything at all about Samantha?
I already told you, Dr. Stiles. She's not a student.
Angela's been saying that. But it can't be true, can it? What kind of a person would make up something like that?
A sneaky one.
Come to think of it, she's too devious to be in anything but the law program, and if she were in it, I'd know.
Do any of you have any background on Sam? Know where she came from? Did any of you know her before the experiment?
No, but we did not know each other either. That doesn't mean we're not students here. She stole my ID. I'll kill the wench.
Oh, but don't you see? Sam could be dangerous. If she could lie about this, who knows what else she might be capable of?
There is that magic of hers. I don't think it's right to use tricks on people when they don't even know you're a magician.
What's this? Sam a magician? You mean a stage magician? With cards and rabbits?
Yeah, she's good too. She hangs out at the Black Wand, the magic shop on St. Aldate's.
All right. Listen, don't talk to anyone about the experiment. Not until I've got back in touch. I've got to go. Yes?
This is Rose Hall from the Virginia Department of Foster Care. Is this Dr. David Stiles?
Yes, but I've already spoken to someone there.
That was my assistant, and you left her in tears. You called about Samantha Everett? Listen, I've been Sam's caseworker for 10 years. Despite what the asshole psychiatrist wrote, Sam is not a bad kid. She lived with 5 families in as many years, so yeah, she's a little messed up. But she's smart and exceptionally gifted. I tried to talk her into college, but Sam had other ideas. I've gotten postcards from her from all over the world. It takes a lot of guts to strike out on your own like that. Is Sam in some kind of trouble?
I'm afraid she is.
Will you tell me about it?
Not until I have all the facts. But I appreciate the phone call. I do have one more question. Is Sam a magician?
Is she? Quite an amazing one. I fully expect to see her name in lights someday. Or at least her stage name, Lady Byron.
I see. You've been very helpful. Thank you, Miss Hall. I'll be in touch.
If Sam in the end has arranged all of this, which you can't because we saw her try to take photos, I'm gonna be completely stumped. Is this then the end that we had to do in St. Edmund's Hall? Was this why it was golden and I couldn't do anything over here until I did that? No, it's still gold, but I can go to Oxford Center. We will have to do that, however, in the next episode, because it's been a bit over half an hour. I'm sure you're dying to try to know more about Sam and want to continue the story, and so am I. But you may have your holidays, and if you do, congrats, or you may have those last exams that you need to study for. In that case, do study. But there is always a time schedule to keep. So, I hope I'll see you in the next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.